So some things to keep in mind as best practices for sellers: condition information, pricing, photos of damage. Get your car to the auction in a timely fashion and manage your inventory properly. Be very transparent when it comes to what you're selling, and buyers will come back to you as a seller. It builds credibility, it helps you build a reputation online as a reputable seller, and that's something that we would all want. You must price your vehicles according to the market price. Overpriced vehicles do not sell, especially online. Having a good description of your vehicles that are listed online is really key, and part of that is having good pictures. So if it's a world of wholesale buyers, it's probably not such a good idea to park your car in front of your dealership sign, because one of those wholesale buyers might be taking advantage of the retail view and trying to sell your vehicle to a retail customer in their dealership. So always think about listing your vehicles online from the buyer's perspective, and if you do that, you won't go wrong. You can go to MannheimSellerToolkit.com and actually get some really neat tools to help you list your inventory online. One of those tools is a ruler, and it's also a magnet. So as a seller, when you're disclosing damage on the vehicle, you can actually put the ruler next to the damage so the buyer can get a scope of how severe the damage actually is. So if you sell the car on OVE.com, you get an email telling you that the vehicle is sold. As a seller, you have 3 days to get that vehicle to the facilitating auction. You bring the title with you when you drop off the car, Mannheim will pay you for the vehicle, and you are on your merry way. Yeah.
Well, what happens if I retail a vehicle and then someone buys it online?
So if you sell a car to a retail customer, hey, that's great. You're going to want to make sure that you pull that car down off of OVE.com so that another wholesale buyer doesn't purchase your inventory.
Can I move my inventory from Autotrader.com to Mannheim.com?
Yeah, you can copy your inventory from Autotrader.com or one of our other aggregators, and it will come over onto Mannheim.com. The important thing to remember here is that you're going to want to change the description to make sure it is applicable to a wholesale buyer. So some things to keep in mind as best practices for sellers: condition information, pricing, photos of damage. Get your car to the auction in a timely fashion and manage your inventory properly. If you can keep those few things in mind as a seller, you will be very successful and have a wonderful experience.